And speaking for the first time since the National Assembly failed to pass a bill to reform Korea's public employee pension system, President Park Geun said it is the most urgent task at hand, adding the bill should get the green light during this month's Assembly session. Our Choi You reports.
At Tuesday's cabinet meeting, President Park called on the country's main rival parties to approve a proposal to reform the public employee pension system to avoid leaving future generations with a pile of debt. She compared the deficit-ridden system to a time bomb that will eventually explode and wreak havoc on taxpayers if the reforms are not carried out, which will increase the financial burden on the public.
우리나라 미래는 어떻게 될 거며 또 우리 재정은 어쩔 건가 이런 거에 대해서 심각하게 생각을 해야 한다고 봅니다. 이것만 생각하면 한숨이 나와요.
She also reiterated her opposition to linking a plan to reform the National Pension Fund to the public servant pension reforms, saying more time is needed to discuss the economic and social effects of increasing the national pension coverage to 50% of a subscriber's average income. The ruling and opposition parties continue to lock horns over this issue. In fact, the president took direct aim at the opposition's demand to include the national pension increase in the reform bill. While the opposition suggests a different calculation, the presidential office says raising the coverage to 50% of a person's average income will lead to additional taxes in the amount of $1.5 trillion.
빚을 줄이는 노력을 외면하면서 국민한테 세금을 거두려고 하는 것은 너무나 염치가 없는 일입니다.
It was a rare show of frustration from the president, who has urged swift passage of reforms to the public pension system. It's likely that she will not try to turn public sentiment away from the main opposition party's push to link the national pension coverage to the reforms by highlighting the potential strain on state finances and the increased taxes on the public. Choi You, Arirang News.